Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 7-5. The Baltimore Orioles put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 6-3. The Tampa Bay Rays pounded the Indians, 9-2. The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 4-1. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates, 1-0. The Atlanta Braves ran over the Reds, 9-3. The Padres sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 1-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Striding in, David Fletcher, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitting .429. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. From the stretch. Two out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Seager has it. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Angels nothing. Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Andriese gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Malik Smith the next to hit. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team comes into game 1 today of this road trip feeling super confident about the way they've been playing. This manager, he's jumbled the lineup around. He can go any which way. Guys are swinging the bats. Guys are coming to play.
Trout is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Justin Upton.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. No balls and a strike to count. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Upton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To Gordon for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
He's set, and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Angels held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Daniel Vogelbach. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three and two now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Rendon calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Albert now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground for JP at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Standing in, Jason Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Hey!
Third inning, no score to this point. One and one to Jason Castro. Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2.
Ball. Three balls, two strikes.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, David Woodward.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. Rounded down the third baseline. Ready with the 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-1. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The back, number 8.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
The set and the 1-0.
That's a
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roll.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-1 delivery. To short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Gonzalez. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Nestor Cortes Jr. is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Cortes Jr.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Henniger is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels lead it 6-0. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Next will be the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Fletcher.
Digging in once again, David Fletcher. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Outside, that's
off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
So here's Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for Seattle. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fletcher has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The batter, number 20.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for Seattle. Grounded up the first baseline. Pujols has it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. One hit, one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 6 and the Mariners nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 home. Hit hard towards the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon, 1-for-2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The count now at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Low for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Vogelback trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fletcher will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
So striding in, Tom Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners on first with one down. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
Settling in now, Patrick Wisdom. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Goodwin retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
La Stella.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and one to Tommy La Stella.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Into the box, Albert Pujols, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. fly ball out to straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
One down.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Haniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 6 and the Mariners nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Digging in, Malik Smith. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Matt McGill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher.
Leading off to the Angels, the right fielder, David Fletcher.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got the count. 2-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike three.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
That's in there, 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 6-0.
7th inning, correct.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard liner to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Andriese Simmons. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Stepping into the box, Tommy LaStella. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready once again, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
So digging in now, Jason Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Dan Altavilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Altavilla.
David Fletcher will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Good work there out of the Seattle pen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Mariners nothing. At the plate, Kyle Seager. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's 1-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside. Ahí.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Tom Murphy. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. All right, back to him on the mound. Simmons throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in now, Mike Trout will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1 the count now. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Justin Upton is on deck. Hit hard on the ground is short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Upton. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, La Stella hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 1-0.
Ball inside. Ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
J.P. Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Hit back up the middle. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Ryan Buchter enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Ryan Buchter.
Into the box now, Malik Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. This is flared out towards second. To second for one. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Mariners are down to their final out now. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3. The count's 3-0.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Matt Andriese notches his 3rd win of the year. Marco Gonzalez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.